Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Indiana ACAC Virtual College Fair. Just a few housekeeping notes. If you have any questions throughout the night, just want to encourage you to do so by hitting that Q&A box at the bottom of your screen. You can address the college that you want to answer your particular question. That'll be the best way to get an answer to you nice and quick. And then just remembering that your camera and microphones are off, so you don't have to worry about us seeing you. You just have to sit back, relax, and enjoy just taking in the information from us. And then any other sessions that are going on tonight, you'll have a chance to sign up for more sessions as well too. If you want to ever look back on this recording, it'll be available within about a week on the same website that you registered on, which is drivescan.com/Indiana. We're going to go ahead and get started with our first institution that is presenting, our first presenter, and that is going to be Bethel University. So we'll give them some time to start their screen share. And I just want to encourage you that if you do have any questions, please make sure that you use that Q&A chat box. And yeah, you can use that throughout the night, and making sure that if you need anything else, you can go ahead and throw that in there. So we'll leave it over to Bethel University.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Olivia, and I have the opportunity of being the Associate Director of Admission here at Bethel. I'm joined by my friend and colleague, Brooke, and she is an admission counselor as well. We're super excited for the next couple minutes just to share about our favorite things about Bethel and how Bethel could be the right community for you. So the first thing we're going to talk to you about is Bethel's location.
Alrighty, hi everyone. Like Olivia said, my name is Brooke and I am one of the admission counselors here at Bethel. So our location, we are located in North Central Indiana. It's Mishawaka, Indiana. We're really close to South Bend, Indiana. We have an urban location. We have a great location for job shadowing, internships, and all kinds of opportunities for employment. Some recent internship sites from students on campus have been a local hospital called Elkhart General. We also have students that work for the Indiana State Police. I just saw a few students from Bethel that just committed to working at the Mishawaka Police Department. And then Fox 28 TV. And then we also do have at Bethel a career development office. So this office helps students build their resumes, helps with interview preps, and then anything with a career development plan. So from freshman year to senior year, finding ways to build your career for after college.
Thanks, Brooke. I know for me, I came from Northern Michigan, so I knew nothing about the Mishawaka, South Bend area when I came here. And I guess all I knew is that we had a Chick-fil-A. And now I've learned that we have so many awesome internship and job opportunities. So another thing that opens a lot of doors for our students, creating just the best environment for them to learn and really know their field, is our strong academics. So even though we are a smaller school, we have over 50 areas of study. So whether it's nursing, which is our largest major, business, education, or one of our many other majors available, you can find what you're passionate about here at Bethel. Our location really benefits these majors with having relevant internship opportunities for real world experience. And our professors really know their material. They worked in their fields before they came here to teach. We also have really small class sizes, probably smaller than what a lot of your high school classes look like. Our average class size is 18. So you're not afraid to ask questions, to engage with the professor, to go to office hours and really learn. We also have free tutoring available for all of our students. So whether you need just to go to tutoring for one session or multiple times, it is a free service for our students.
Thank you, Olivia. So one thing that is super important to Bethel is spiritual formation. Chapel is something that is awesome at Bethel. Chapel runs 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, from 10 to 10:50. And then about a month into each semester, we actually use our Wednesday credit for a small group gathering. So we don't gather in the big auditorium, but you're able to be more in a discipleship group. So we have dorm Bible studies, campus Bible studies that are led by professors and staff. Our chapel bands are led by students, which is awesome experience, especially for worship arts majors. And then something I love about chapel is just it's very, we have a great list of speakers that come. So we have professors that speak, staff members, missionaries, I already said missionaries, comedians, improv groups, and even students will speak. So there's something for everyone. And no matter where you're at with your faith, you can really grow. Like I said, we have dorm Bible studies, and then we also do a thing called Scripture 66, where we read the Bible in one weekend. You would sign up for a 15-minute time slot. And that was something as a student here that I really loved.
Yeah, the spiritual aspect really is engaging here and helps all of our students grow in some way in their faith. And some other things that do take up our students' time that get them involved in our community besides being in school and the academic aspect is we are able to have quite a few athletic teams. You can see the list there. We just announced an exciting new team of men's volleyball, so that will be awesome. We are NAIA, so we can give athletic scholarships, and a lot of our teams are named NAIA scholar teams, meaning that they're really promoting that scholar side for the students' experience in front of that athlete side. We call all of our students student athletes because the student side comes first, but you can see those there. We also have a lot of things that keep our students busy, like clubs, weekend events. We have a lot of things off of our campus that our students have available to them for free, like putt, mini golf on a Friday night, or ice skating at the local ice skating rink, things like that. And there are tons of ways to get involved with music, art, and theater too.
And then our final slide is just talking to you about next steps. So you can apply for free at this site. It takes about 10 minutes to apply, and the essay is optional. And then the next step will be to complete your FAFSA using our code. We also encourage you to visit campus. That's the best way to decide on a school. And if you come for a visit, it's individual. So you would get a campus tour, you would attend chapel, you would meet with a professor and a coach, and then you would meet with somebody in admissions, most likely a counselor.
And now you know a little bit about Bethel. So thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And while we get ready for our next university and our next presenter, Indiana University Southeast, just want to continue to encourage anybody who has questions to drop that in the Q&A box at any time throughout the night. Just make sure you address the college that you would love to answer your question. So we'll leave it over to Indiana University Southeast.
Awesome, thank you. So my name is Ashley. I'm an admissions counselor here at IU Southeast. We also have Chris on the webinar. He's our director of admissions. We'll go ahead and just get right into it. So IU Southeast is located in New Albany, Indiana, so southern part of Indiana. We're right across the river from Louisville, Kentucky. So you kind of get that small city, close to a big city vibes. We do offer some in-state tuition to some of those counties in Kentucky because we are so close. We do sit on about 180 acres, so we're not too huge, but we have plenty of space for you to spread out. It's a beautiful campus, so we have walking trails that you're able to take advantage of. We have about 4,600 students that attend, both graduate and undergraduate. We're also ranked the second safest college campus in Indiana. So we have a full police department that is here to keep you safe. They're sworn in officers. And we also are the most affordable four-year institution in our area. As for academics, so we offer about 130 undergraduate programs, anywhere from nursing, business, education, psychology. Our average class sizes are about 22 to 25 students, and that's usually when you're looking at your general education classes. Once you get into those core classes of your program, you can be looking at anywhere from 10 to 15 students. I was a student here, so it was really nice just to be able to have that one-on-one experience with my professors, get to know the students that were in my program, and just really create those lifelong bonds. We have a 14-to-1 student-teacher ratio, just again emphasizing those small class sizes. We do offer study abroad opportunities as well. So we have over 100 programs that students can participate in about 50 different countries, and they're all available through the IU system. So being a part of the IU system means that you're able to take classes as well as use different resources from other IU campuses. These programs stretch from anywhere from a couple weeks to a whole academic year, and we do offer financial aid and scholarship opportunities to help cover those costs. One of the biggest things for us is we want you to be successful at our university, so we offer a ton of free resources for our students. We have one-on-one tutoring that you can use, as well as different labs and centers to help you specifically in different subject areas. So like our writing lab, for example, or a math lab. I struggle with math, so that's definitely one that I took advantage of, as well as a science and language lab. We do have mentoring programs, so if you just need that extra level of support, we can pair you with either a faculty or staff member, a current student, alumni, and they're just there to help you from day one all the way until graduation. We offer free counseling services as well, and then if you have any disabilities, or you just need some extra help in your classes, whatever the case may be, we do offer those accommodations as well. Student life, we are very active here on our campus. We have 8 different fraternities and sororities. So if you're interested in Greek life, they do a lot with philanthropy and community outreach. We also have over 100 student organizations. So anything from academic to religious to social. And if for some reason we don't have something that you're looking for, you can always leave your mark and start your own organization here on campus. For athletics, we have men's and women's sports, as well as co-ed. We are a part of the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. So we do go on to different conferences. We have a ton of student athletes. They're very active on campus within the classroom, as well as within their sport, and just kind of, and then we also have, intramural sports. I forgot to put that on here. So if you're looking to get involved without being on an official team, there's also opportunities throughout the year for you to do that. Our residence life, we have different lodges on campus. Our lodges are apartment style. So if you're interested in living on campus, there's an opportunity for you to live in an apartment with your own room, where you share a bathroom maybe with one person. They also have full kitchens, Wi-Fi, cable TV, computer labs, study rooms, and they all have 2 laundry facilities per lodge that is free for students to use. When it comes to funding your education, FAFSA is always your first step. So you want to make sure you get that filled out. It opens October 1st of every year. And we just ask you to have that completed by April 15th. We also offer different scholarships. So depending on where you're at in the process, we have some automatic scholarships. We have a general scholarship application, as well as Raise Me, which gives you an opportunity to earn micro scholarships. And then for our admissions process, so we look for a core 40 or 28 college prep high school courses if you're not in Indiana. And then we also look for a 2.0 GPA. So if you took the ACT or SAT, that's optional. You're more than welcome to submit that. And then I have a free waiver. If you just type in senior on your application, it will waive your application fee. So you can feel free to come. We'll do in-campus tours as well as virtual hours and some few sessions. I'll put our contact information in the chat. But definitely thank you for listening to the presentation. We look forward to seeing you all on campus.
Awesome. Thank you, Indiana University Southeast. So we're going to give some time now to Columbus College of Art and Design to get their presentation in order. So just want to continue to encourage everybody to pop in those questions as well. And if there's any sessions that you want to sign up for later on, you are free to do so. We'll leave it over to Columbus College of Art and Design.
Alrighty. Hi, everyone. I know it says my name is Ellen Ellis, but it's actually Ashley Deal. I'm an admissions counselor for Columbus College of Art and Design. As an admissions counselor, my job is to assist you through the college admissions process. So from learning about your college options to portfolio development and all the things in between. But today, I'm just going to give you a general overview of CCAD. So if we are to look at CCAD at a glance, right, we're a private nonprofit college, 141 years old, so we are one of the oldest art and design schools in the country. We usually have about 1,100 students, so that means that the ratio to students to professors is usually about 9-to-1. So our classes are small enough that students are able to receive that personal one-on-one attention from professors, by also being large enough that you're able to participate in discussions about your pieces, right? And receive that constructive feedback that's so important to your development as an artist. But at CCAD, you're going to graduate with a bachelor's in fine arts or a BFA, and that's going to be in your major of choice. We have 11 majors at CCAD and numerous minors and concentrations as well. But you can read more about each major as well as its requirements, some examples of students' works, and more about the faculty on our website at ccad.edu. Also on the website is our application, and it is open, and we are still accepting those and have scholarships and grants to award as well. When it comes to the application, there are 3 main components. So there's going to be your GPA, which we pull from your transcripts, your essay. There'll be 3 prompts in which you can choose from. My recommendation is that you choose the one that you feel you can write the most originally and the most creatively about. And then that last portion is, of course, the portfolio. And that's going to contain 8 to 15 pieces that really illustrate you as an artist, right? Your passions and your creative ability. Now, when it comes to career development, CCAD and Columbus, its art scene really provides students with chances to network and develop relationships with individuals that are already a part of the industry of their interests. Because we know that it's when you're becoming a successful artist, it's not only about what you know, but also who you know. So if you are a student that's interested in writing scripts, then maybe you would like to meet an alum like Angelo Thomas, who is an independent filmmaker, screenwriter, and novelist. But if you're interested in maybe creating your own designer line or designer brand, Susanna Madrid would be someone that you should meet. She graduated from CCAD and then had the opportunity to design shoes for the Neil Barrett. And then eventually she ended up launching her own designer shoe brand, but her shoes are being sold in Paris and here in the US of A in Grandview, Ohio, which is only about 15 minutes away from us. If you are a student that is interested in animation, Dan Scanlon would definitely be someone that you would want to meet. He is been a director on Disney animations like Onward and Monsters University, but he's also worked on other Disney films as well. But regardless of their major, our alums have really been able to utilize the community that we have, this creative community, and also the resources that we have on hand as well. So whether it be the actual clubs and organizations that you can become a part of on campus, or if it's the actual support services. For example, we have career services that not only assist with helping you to write your resume and further develop your portfolio, but they also assist in finding internship opportunities as well as co-op opportunities. They run the Recruiting on Campus series, and that's where employers from big name companies like Pixar, Under Armour, Fisher-Price, they come onto campus and give presentations or host networking events. Sometimes they even interview students if they have positions available. But Career Services also handles the CCAD job board, and that is where students and alums, so even after you've graduated, you can utilize this resource. You can find employment and internship opportunities. And the positions that are posted there are from employers that are specifically looking to hire CCAD students. And it's because they know the value of the education that students receive when attending CCAD. So with all that said, why Columbus? As someone that is relatively new to Columbus myself, I can honestly say that it is a wonderful city, especially for those individuals that are young professionals and those creative young professionals, right? We are one of the top 100 cities for recent college graduates, and also the fastest growing major metropolitan area within the US. We have a thriving artistic community, and we have events like the Columbus International Film and Animation Festival. We have areas like the Short North Art District, which really showcase homegrown and international talents, and also areas for indie art and the more traditional types of art, like Columbus Museum of Art, which is actually right next door to our campus. And students are actually able to enter in there free as long as they present their CCAD student IDs. But with all that being said, if you are interested in Columbus and CCAD, if they feel like they would be a good fit for you, please feel free to scan this QR code here. Then we will be in touch with you shortly. If you are someone that is more interested in emailing us your questions, that's also an option, admissions@ccad.edu. But thank you, and we hope to hear from you soon.
All right, thank you so much. And our next presenter is going to be from Ashland University, so we'll allow them some time to get up and running. Again, just want to let you know, if you have any questions at all throughout the night, go ahead and do so. It doesn't have to be to the presenter that is speaking. It only just has to be throughout the night if you, or in this session, if you have any questions. And then other than that, we'll leave it over to Ashland University.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. My name is Kyle Whistle. I'm one of the assistant directors of admission here at Ashland. And today I'll just be going through and chatting with you all about some opportunities Ashland can provide you as students. So to go ahead and get started, looking at Ashland University, we were founded in 1878. So we've got over 140 years of rich history and tradition on our campus. Our average class size is about 18 students. So we keep things nice and small, giving you plenty of opportunity to build those individual relationships with our faculty here on campus. Now, our mission here at Ashland has stayed the same for over 140 years, and that's providing all of our students with a transformative learning experience, making sure that when you graduate from Ashland, you're ready to work, serve, and lead in all those different communities. So looking at our academic programs, currently we offer 60 different majors here at AU. And one of the greatest things about all of our programs is we are direct admit. So once you are accepted to Ashland University, you know right away that you are a part of that program you are looking to get into. This is especially helpful in terms of our nursing program here on campus. There is no wait period to get into the nursing program. Once you apply, you're accepted, you're ready to go and start your major in nursing, which is great. On top of that, we do have a 95% first-time passage rate on the NCLEX, so we know we're doing a great job at getting our health professionals the education they need. Ashland University has been known for our College of Education here on campus. So going through, we offer a variety of different programs in terms of primary childhood, middle grades, high school, as well as intervention specialist, art and music education. If you're looking to be a top-notch educator, Ashland can give you the skills to do so. Through the College of Business and Economics here on campus, we offer 14 different specialties. So looking at finance, accounting, supply chain management, a really cool new program we're offering, looking at manufacturing management. So getting students tangible mechanical and electrical engineering skills, but complementing that with a management degree. So once you graduate, you'll have the credentials to go on and be the manager of a floor of electrical, mechanical engineers, etc. Outside of that, we do offer a stellar MBA program and offer a seamless 5-year transition for those students who are interested in that opportunity. For the College of Arts and Sciences, we offer majors such as psychology, history, social work, criminal justice. One of the most amazing things about our outcomes for students is in terms of our social work program. We have a 100% passage rate as well as a 100% job placement rate for our social work students. 100% of them pass that licensed social work exam, and all of them do find jobs directly after graduation, which is incredible. In terms of our natural sciences here on campus, we offer majors such as biology, chemistry, biochemistry, toxicology, some really unique specialties. What's really exciting about the natural sciences is our students' opportunity to access research. On our campus, we do not employ any TAs or graduate assistants, so our students have the opportunity to work one-on-one with our PhD level faculty and get published in professional level research as undergraduate students. So that you're looking to dive into the sciences or use this as a springboard to get into professional schools, Ashland's a great place to study. Finally, looking at our arts and humanities, this offers majors such as fine art, journalism, digital media, communication studies, etc. One of my favorite parts about studying art, music, or theater here on campus is we do offer additional scholarship opportunities for those students. Looking at the Ashland area, here in town, we're located in a city of 20,000. We're located right in central Ohio, as I like to call it. We're right in between Cleveland and Columbus, so great opportunity to connect students with both major metropolitan areas. Looking at your campus involvement, we have over 130 clubs and organizations, an outstanding rec center here on campus, fraternity and sorority life, the Office of Christian Ministries, lots to do and plenty to be involved with. When you are talking about Ashland University, you'd be remiss to not mention our Division II varsity athletics. The picture you see here is when our men's track and field team secured both the indoor and outdoor national championship in the same year. An amazing feat. So if you're interested in participating in athletics at the next level, Ashland is a place to do so. Now, when you're looking at your total cost to attend Ashland University, taking into account tuition, room, board, fees, etc., your outdoor cost is $35,020 for this academic year. And one of the things that is really great is we do not have in-state or out-of-state tuition. All students pay the same price to come to Ashland University. If you want to know more in depth of what your cost would be to attend Ashland, figure out what your merit-based scholarship would be and other things you might qualify for, you'll be able to jump online to our cost calculator and check out what your cost to attend will be, and we'll be able to give you a better look at that. Otherwise, we'd love to stay in contact with you moving forward. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the Office of Admissions. You can also follow us on the various forms of social media that you see listed up here, as well as enroll me at ashland.edu is our office's general email address. Please feel free to let us know any questions that you have. We would love to get you connected with your admissions counselor to be able to answer anything that you need. Outside of that, we are currently offering on-campus visits for students, so please feel free to check out our website, ashland.edu/visit. We'd love to host you and your family on campus and show you all the opportunities Ashland can offer. So thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you so much. And we are going to get ready for Mount St. Joseph University, and we'll let them get set up. We are getting into our last two presenters for the evening. So if there's any questions that you have, go ahead and use that Q&A box and we will get it over to Mount St. Joseph University.
Perfect. Thank you so much. My name is Kristen. I'm an admission counselor from Mount St. Joseph University, and I work with all students in the state of Indiana. So I am your go-to contact if you have any questions about the Mount. But rather than share a PowerPoint with you tonight, I'm actually going to go ahead and share a video instead. So I'm just going to jump right into that, and hopefully you'll all have some questions for me later on in the presentation.
The heart of a lion means following your passion with an intensity unmatched by others. You're not measured by the number of times you get knocked down. Success is measured by the number of times you get back up.
First college I came to see was the Mount, and when I got here, I just felt like I felt at home. Everybody was inviting, and it just felt like, you know, a home away from home.
I came to the Mount because I get the support of that small school feel that I really, really loved. I thought I wanted to go to a big school, but once I actually got there, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I felt like I was just a number.
We have incredibly small class sizes here at the Mount.
I come to this campus and I know where everything is. It's got all the resources I could ever need. Everything's just been wonderful.
The most important thing when a student comes to a small liberal arts university is that they are developing a relationship with a faculty member, both in the classroom, but also during advising sessions. We're finding out about their goals and helping them navigate how to get there.
I had a student that struggled early, athletically and academically. One-on-one meetings, getting to understand that student, where they come from, and just a little bit about their background helped me reach them better.
Every student at the Mount is different. Some of us have things going on outside, some of us don't, but having that catered need to learn about you as a student and to help you overcome whatever your hardships are outside.
Seriously, I was the only person who had kids, so my circumstance was very unique.
Freshman year, heading towards exams, and I couldn't take it anymore. It was too much. And I walked into my advisor's office and I looked him dead in his eye and told him I'm gonna drop out. He closed the door and talked to me. Ever since then, I told myself, I'm not giving up.
Our advisors are really dedicated to us.
They work with you. They really want you to succeed.
My advisor is not just my advisor. He's just someone I can actually talk to and just let things out when I need to.
I got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. We have a child development center, and they are the most amazing set of people. They're like, okay, if you need to take a test, we'll give you that time.
We tell our guys, find a way to grow. We put a big emphasis on being the best versions of ourselves.
When I came here, I felt that the education was a lot more intimate.
I don't even feel like I'm really at school sometimes. I just feel like I'm in a place where I'm just growing as a person.
Cincinnati's great. You have so much opportunity to do anything you want.
Cincinnati is one of those cities, I think, that just has something for everybody.
The sports centers.
To the art.
We have a great downtown urban setting.
Everything is right there.
To me, Cincinnati is the most wonderful place in the world.
So what makes me really excited about the future is seeing where my students are going to go.
Seeing my student athletes graduate and affect the community in the best way they see fit.
Mostly I want to become a nurse practitioner.
Go to grad school.
To be first assist on open heart surgeries.
A student who fulfills their educational journey and then ultimately comes back and says thank you, that's the most fulfilling.
Come back home. The Mount wants to see you. We want you to come tell your story. Think of the Mount as your family. They want to hear when you get engaged. They want to hear when you get promoted. You can stay away as long as you want, but the light's always on, the door's always open.
It's not just about, I got a job or I got into graduate school. It's, I've made a meaningful life. You helped me get there.
I didn't think that I would actually come this far, but here I am. I'm going to graduate next year.
Perfect. So that was just a little bit about the Mount, just to give you an idea of what we're about, to hear from some of our students and faculty. And I'm going to go ahead and drop my contact information in the chat for you all, as well as some links that you can check out if you want some more information.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we are going to move on to our final presenter for the evening from Ancilla Domini College. I'm going to leave the floor over to them. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
All right, how we doing today? My name is Matt Ferreter. I work here at Ancilla College as a admissions counselor. We're just kind of going to go through this real quick, kind of show you kind of what Ancilla College is and who we're about. So right here, we kind of put in quotations who we are. We are a small Catholic college located in Indiana. We're a two-year school here at Ancilla College. We have about 350 students right now from all over the country and even all over the world. Right now, we are located in Donaldson, Indiana, a small town where we've got a bunch of different opportunities, even career-wise, though. We are collaborating here with Marian University starting this year, starting fall of 2021. Marian University is located in Indianapolis. They're a Catholic school. So we will become Ancilla College of Marian University, which we're very excited about. And these are kind of the promises that we include with that. You're going to be challenged academically, but we're going to support you in that. We're going to make sure that you grow in that. We're going to make you an active learner. So you're not just going to be staring at a PowerPoint for all of these class sessions. You're going to be out in the community. You're going to be hands-on with your professors, learning your skill sets. And number three, you're going to find your purpose and calling to find out what you want to do, who you want to become. And number four, you're going to gain some leadership skills. We say here at Ancilla College that leaders are needed everywhere. So no matter what job placement you go into, you need some leadership skills, and we train you for that. We're also going to have you job, career, and education ready for the area and for your degree programs. And we have all sorts of degree programs too. We have business, nursing, different types of liberal arts programs with different specializations. And one thing we're very excited about this year is that nursing, for the first time ever at Ancilla College, will be a 4-year degree program. We are offering the BSN at Ancilla College, and you guys can be the first graduating class of that. So why choose Ancilla? Small class sizes, personalized attention, determined professors, hands-on learning, and a great atmosphere are the things that we make to have a great atmosphere in our classrooms and in everything that we do. So I always tell our students that if you need assistance, everybody's here to help. Just ask and we help with that. Now, as a 2-year school, a big question is, do we transfer well? Yes, we transfer to all sorts of schools. A lot of these schools that I've been presenting today, we transfer to as well. One of obviously the big school that we transfer to is Marian University, where you become a transition student if you decide to come to Ancilla College first, where you won't have to go through the entire admissions process again, but you'll just switch over to Marian University in a seamless process. But there's a list of our colleges that we work with. I know Bethel University is here today. We work with them very closely, very often as well. On-campus housing, though we are a 2-year school, one of the cool things that we have are residence halls. They're very new, they're very modern, they're hotel style. They have private bathrooms, a huge facility outside to have activities with, and a beach volleyball behind. We have a lake that we use on campus and a lot of different opportunities for activities. This comes in a room and board package with 19 meals altogether. So the big stereotype is you're going to eat ramen noodles at college. That's not the case. We have different awesome facilities for you to enjoy some good food here. We have a very safe and rural campus as well, with a 24/7 safety team and 1,100 acres. A lot of our students really love to go hiking. We have tons of trails around our area where students go hiking and go bike riding and things like that. 95% of our students do receive some sort of scholarships, whether that be grants, scholarships, financial aid, or awards. We want to make sure that we help you pay for college and what that looks like. We offer 40 different scholarships on our website, whether that be athletically, academically, and more. We have also student services that are included inside of that. Textbooks are included inside of the cost of tuition, which is different from most colleges, so you don't have to pay out of pocket every single semester. All students can have their car on campus, and there's no cost for that car as well. We have free tutoring in all subjects, and we have up to 3 free therapy sessions as well for our students. Athletically, we are doing very, very well. Here's a list of sports that we have: men's and women's basketball, men's and women's cross country, men's and women's bowling, men's and women's golf, men's and women's soccer, men's baseball, women's volleyball, women's softball, men's lacrosse, men's wrestling, and then a co-ed cheerleading. Right now, actually in the nation, our basketball team, our men's basketball team is ranked number 3 in the nation. They are undefeated, and we're very proud of what that looks like for our students. Achievements, like I said, we are ranked number 5 in the nation. In 2019 and 2018, men's basketball placed in the nationals. 2018, we got our first women's bowling national champ from our women's bowling team. They did an awesome job. We're so very proud of them. And then 2018, our women's basketball placed in nationals. And 2016, our men's soccer placed in nationals. For our application process, it's really as simply as going to our website at ancilla.edu and completing the application. The application is completely free. You don't have to pay for that, and it takes maybe 10 minutes to complete. We would then ask you send your official transcripts from high school, and you'll be accepted off of 2.0 minimum GPA requirement. We highly encourage you to visit campus. That is something that we specify in to kind of show you what Ancilla College has to offer you. And of course, work on applying for your financial aid. Obviously, the FAFSA is coming up on April 15th, that deadline, to have that be sent over to us. So that is kind of my presentation. And thank you for having this time together. And if you have any questions, let us know. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And because we have just a few minutes left, we're going to do a round robin style question. That question is going to be, what is your favorite event or tradition on campus? We'll start with our first presenter and just work our way down in a round robin style. So we'll start with Bethel University.
My favorite tradition at Bethel is our midnight breakfast that we do. The day that we have our last classes of each semester, students eat breakfast in our dining commons at midnight, and then professors serve them breakfast, and they dress up in costumes and do skits, and it's just a really fun time. I know Brooke and I have both participated as students.
Yes, that was definitely one of my favorites too. Another thing I loved at Bethel, we have a spiritual emphasis week. And so it's a week where we bring in the same speaker their morning and night. And I feel like that was one of the biggest ways that I grew spiritually as a student. I like the worship tends to just be like the best too. That happens before the speaker comes on stage. So I don't know, spiritual emphasis week was definitely a highlight for me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Indiana University Southeast.
I would say my favorite is probably week of welcome. So the first week of classes, we have a ton of activities, free music, free food, which is also great. And all the organizations and offices are out in our plaza just to get students welcome to campus. You get a lot of free stuff too. So that's always fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Columbus College of Art and Design.
Yeah, so I would probably say CCAD's fashion show, which is one of our biggest events, especially in the spring. But it's just a chance for our senior students to show off their new collections and new items within their collections. So it's a professionally jeweled show. So the seniors work all year long to cultivate these awesome designs so that they have jeweled, and then they are featured within the show. So it's a really good opportunity for students to have some real world experience, but also get their items and their passions on the runway.
Awesome. And Ashland University.
Mine would definitely have to be our homecoming weekend. So when we invite all of our alumni back to campus, we have an annual event called Pizza, Pizza, Pizza. So for 3 hours, we just give away free pizza to anybody who's at the event from all the different pizza places in Ashland. Then we all head into the football game. It is just a great community event that not only pulls alumni, current students, but then also the greater Ashland community to be a part of it as well.
Awesome. And Mount St. Joseph University.
Yeah, so at the Mount, there's all kinds of fun events that students put on at varying times of the year, but my personal favorite is bingo, which we host every single month. And it probably sounds funny to think about a bunch of college students gathering to play bingo, but our Office of Residence, Life and Housing gives away really fun prizes like AirPods, mini fridges, gift cards to local restaurants, stuff like that. And students get really competitive about it. So it's a fan favorite for sure.
Thank you. And then Ancilla College.
Yeah, one of my favorite definitely has to be, we do an annual cornhole tournament. It started off kind of a smaller group, but now it's basically the whole college. And we have a kind of a king and queen cornhole champions. And that is always just a ton of fun to be able to connect with students and have a great social time.
Awesome. All righty, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I just want to give you all just a big thanks to all our presenters who joined us at the Indiana ACAC event. And other than that, if you have any questions or anything like that going forward, you can definitely reach out to us at strivescan.com. Have a great evening, and I hope and wish you luck on your college admissions process. Thank you, everyone.